Welcome back to the Brothers of Steel, and we are so into JRPGs with Atelier Ryza 2. We're gonna jump into this game and check out the basics of it and all that you need to know before you fork out that $60. So let's begin things off. So what is it? It's from the developer Gus. It's a JRPG with an in-depth crafting mechanics or alchemy with a turn-based non-multiplayer gameplay. Available on the Switch, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Windows, and of course Macintosh. So what's the story? Ryza returns to take on the leading role. Now this is the first time ever a character has returned twice in this franchise to take on the leading role, and this is an all-new adventure. Set 3 years after her efforts in the first sequel, the sequel revolves around Ryza's journey to the capital where she explores ancient ruins while seeking the truth behind the mysterious lost legends. Well, that's the story in theory. What's the real story? She spent the last 3 years practicing her alchemy on her own since she got ditched by her friends to go to the capital. She's asked by some local rich dude to investigate some pretty stone that looks like a Pokemon stone because she was just too lame to figure it out. So she decides to shove off into the city, find back her friends, and use them again to start off a new series. Now, the game content is pretty interesting. The game is actually all about cooking. Cooking up bombs in your apartment. Like, seriously. So anyways, most of the game is focused on gathering materials JRPG style to craft stuff. Now doesn't that sound really familiar? So anyways, back to the alchemy, which is apparently the art of mixing gathered materials into a pot to create a bridge. While that may sound like overcomplication to a typical equipment system, it actually adds a layer of progression to the game. As you journey, you gain access to more ingredients that can be used to better your weapons and equipment. Now the story, I will give credit where credit is due. It is an in-depth story and it is vast, and it doesn't shy away from developing the story left off from the previous game. The dialogue is really interesting, especially where every 10 minutes of dialogue you get a boob shot. Yeah. But seriously, within the dialogue, Ryza has an infectious, bright personality, and her relationship with the other party members meshes really well. There's a lot of reading here, so assuming that you're an RPG lover, this will not be an issue. Now let's jump into the gameplay. The game feels really great battle system wise, as you actually need to time your moves to block incoming enemy attacks, and there's a wide diversity of combos if you have the AP to pull it off. Changing characters in battle is also a must, as it offers more of a diversity according to the situation. Much like Final Fantasy VII, when you constantly had to be changing between characters all the time just to survive a fight, and that is really an important aspect of this game, which I totally enjoyed. So let's talk about the music in the game. Now you really need to follow my instructions. It's very, very important that you do this. Yeah, sorry guys, I just could not take on the music. It was really nauseating for me, so I turned it all the way down and I played my game, and I really enjoyed the game without the music. Each to their own, guys. So that's Atelier Ryza 2 in a nutshell, and the question is it worth the $60? Post your comments below and tell me what you think. For me, I will be playing this game. Once it's a JRPG, I will be investing my time to finish it. This has been really enjoyable to play, and I hope you guys get the same experience I did from this game. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, give us a like on our Facebook page, and as always, share up the love.